Welcome to Big Man Tings, where we talk about big man things. All right, so today we're going to talk about interracial dating. I've had this request come through, which is a bit of a controversial topic for some, but it's interracial dating, and at the same time trying to be pro-black. That was the question posed to me by a female who's actually in an interracial relationship. So she wants me to ask you all, can you be pro-black in an interracial relationship? What are your thoughts on that one? Everyone's gone silent.
I don't mind going first.
Go on.
When you say pro-black, can you explain that?
Okay, so you know, like how, all right, you know, like how you can wear. The only way I can describe it is really repping who you are as an individual, and fighting and standing up for black causes. And I know we've kind of touched on this before in the past when we first started to record, which one man will never ever see that footage. But it's a question that really needs to be asked, because I know mans that say you can't sleep white mm-hmm. and talk black. Mm-hmm. And actually, I know some men that will find that very offensive. Black men and women, mm-hmm. racial couples, they will look at that and be like, yo, how can this person be speaking and defending black issues or what have you, but at the same time ain't trying to build a black empire? You understand what I mean? Mm. So that's what I'm talking about. Just to kind of put it in context.
I reckon I think you can be in an interracial relationship and support some of the black things that's going on, but that doesn't mean you're pro. When you're saying pro-black, that's when I don't know.
I think for me is a bit like what Ace is saying. Like, I feel like pro-black is for me is exclusively you being black in every sense of your life, whether it be the partner, whether it be the way you carry yourself, whether it be your lifestyle. It has an element of blackness, black culture, everything you want to do. But that's not to say you can't be in an interracial relationship and be about black causes. Yeah. That's different. Yeah. I don't think you should get hung up on the word pro-black.
Pro-black.
Yeah.
You could be in an interracial relationship and be all about causes for black people and wanting to see the advancement of black communities and the advancement of black people. But it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be pro-black. But does that matter to you as long as you're part of the change? And the reason why I say that is because saying this to Mizzle, I'm reading the Carla book Natives, and it talks about his mum, obviously his mum being white, and how she did everything possible to make sure he was educated from a black point of view.
I know white women who have the same mentality, to be fair.
Yeah.
You
know, she did everything, even to her detriment, even though she took him to Pan-African school on Saturdays, even though they would look at her sideways, she still took him every Saturday. She brought him, what was the books now? I think it was like Malcolm X books for Christmas. Like, she did everything, and she's a full British white woman. But she still made sure.
So is she would you say she's pro-black?
I wouldn't say she's pro-black, but she...
But by her actions, described as pro-black.
Pro-black.
Yeah, because that's what she's doing.
No, I would say she did everything in her power.
She's ensuring the education of a...
But she's a white woman.
But she's ensuring the education of a mixed race son who is part black. Yeah, so that she's...
So you can also be white and be pro-black? So that's what I'm saying, the term pro-black, what does it mean?
I wouldn't say that's pro-black.
I was watching on YouTube, actually, it was yesterday, actually, there's a YouTube show called What Would You Do? And they get some actors in.
I'm watching the same thing.
They get some actors in.
Did I send it to you?
They get some actors in now, and these actors now, like, just create a scene.
Which one did you watch?
I watched a few of them, but one of the scenes was in the barber shop. And the barber was a female barber, a black woman. And all the customers really were black. And then one person in the chair getting his hair cut who came with his white girlfriend. And then the black female barber, while she was cutting the man's hair, actor, saying, yo, how can you come in here with the white woman? Like, yo, you get me to look at all the black women that you know, you basically, you're scumbag, you get me, you fake, you washed, whatever.
Was this checking the public's perspective of what would you do as a citizen?
So like, there's other normal people sitting in there.
I've seen it put in a group.
Was this a UK thing?
This isn't new. This isn't nothing new.
No.
I've seen it a couple of months ago.
But like this one in the barbershop now, you would see that people would just. People actually defend. Like,
people do defend
it. Yo, what do you mean?
Yeah,
End of the day, she's just a woman.
Yeah,
you can't be up and against her just because. Yeah. You know what? Like it. And then one of the people that she found that was in the store, just a general member of the public, was like a diversity manager, counselor, whatever, and she was explaining, it was kind of decent, it makes you think that there's actually some decent people.
Yeah, it does. I've seen the show. I've seen the show you're talking about.
That show though, bruv, is a good little show because especially in America, they did one down by what's it called? Not Tulsa,
Mississippi.
Nah, the other one by the wall. You know when Donald Trump said he's going to build this wall?
Yeah.
Right. And the
New
city,
Mexico.
Tulsa.
No, Texas somewhere is it? Or
El Paso or something.
Oh,
like
yeah.
El Paso. He's right on the. That's the city that leads to Mexico.
Right.
And there was in there, and there's a guy in the like in a not a canteen. What do you call it? A restaurant. And he's there, and he's saying, so two guys started speaking Mexican and saying, "Why are you speaking Mexican? You get me? We speak
These
English."
Are the actors,
these are the actors.
Yeah.
He's saying, "Why don't? This is why we need the wall, don't you think?" And there's people looking around. People saying, "Nah."
And these are American people saying, "Nah."
And
like
you know what they say? You know how
the
much
racism
of an economy these Mexicans bring into this city?
Yeah.
He's saying that's how we live. Of all of this, whereas
educating people.
It's mainly people probably not in the cities by the borders that have the problems because they think all of these are criminals or they're all immigrants taking our jobs. It's just like over here when English people say they're taking the jobs. It's a job English people don't want to do.
Going back to that interracial couple thing though, I think like you can be for black causes, and not being a full 100% black. Really.
Yeah, I think you can be for. I think you can be for black causes 100%.
Because if your partner is for black causes as well, then
everyone's happy.
Well, the thing is,
you can get invited to the cookout.
Well, the thing, the thing is, we know.
We need to stop inviting people to cook out just for doing standard stuff.
Yeah, trust me. I would say that my personal experience is, and I'm sure you guys have all seen this, is where you're walking on the street, and I've found this a lot, especially with black men, is that when they've got the white woman on their arm, my man has to have the hard face. Have you not seen that? You've not seen that. He's got the extra hard. Yeah, it's like a defense mechanism.
Yeah, but you know
like
what
he's
else
trying to be
sometimes
extra.
Is them trying to give you the black man nod just to make you okay?
Yeah, I get that.
We're still with the culture. You know, I've noticed they're always bold. I'll put that out there. They're always bold. I'll put that out there. I just put that. That's controversy. I just want to put that out there for controversy.
Yo, stop touching the dumb mic, bro.
Speak up, man. Speak up.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's all right. But you know, there ain't nothing wrong if you like white girls.
Nah, there ain't nothing wrong. But I just feel like
there's nothing wrong if you like white girls' pops. I'm saying, innit? There's nothing wrong if you like white girls.
These guys are out here jabbing each other.
Nah.
You know what, Mizzle? It's alright if you like white girls.
Nah, you got to.
You know what? It's alright if you like white girls.
Maybe I shouldn't have said Mizzle. I shouldn't have said Mizzle. I shouldn't have pinpointed you. I should have generalized.
You should have generalized.
One thing on this show is that we don't generalize.
No, you should have.
I should have generalized then. It's okay if anyone does, because at the end of the day, I think. I don't know if you believe that, Natty, but I think like based on what you two are saying as well, you can be in a relationship and still stand up for black causes.
I don't think you can be an activist.
What can you be the main speaker?
I don't think you can be the main
change.
No, I don't think you
can
you
be the main person for the change. The main speaker.
Yeah, there is potential, but I feel like there is a form of hypocrisy.
I think going back to the original question, you just can't be pro-black.
Yeah, pro-black.
Pro-black. If you look up the definition, you are everything black.
In that aspect.
But you just said that Carla's mum was pro-black.
No. I never said that. No.
That's what I've learned to know. Because what is the?
Hold on, one at a time.
Let me say. I said you can be for the cause. I'm saying she's not pro-black. because she's not black. Pro-black is specifically to black people, but there's nothing wrong with you being white and being for the causes. That's fine. That's
So you
excellent.
know, being pro-white.
Pro-black
then,
doesn't
is
give
that
you a
an
stamp
do
of
you
approval.
find being pro-white offensive then?
Me?
Yeah.
I've never heard that term, to be honest.
Pro-white.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
What's
you know what? I
pro-black?
rate
What
people
is
that are
pro-black
pro-white.
offensive?
Listen, if you're pro-white, you're about the empowerment of the white race. How can I, as a black person, really have an issue with that? Just think about that.
No,
for a
but
second.
sorry, can you be black and be pro-white?
How can I be black and be
Yes.
pro-white?
Well, no.
Just the same
Well,
way.
we're just the same way. In the
same
same
way.
way,
Okay,
you can be white.
first
and be
of all,
pro-
the reason
pro-
why I can't be pro-white, because actually I don't even know what it means to be white.
But neither does a black.
So,
neither does a
I
white.
c-
Neither does a white
No,
woman
so,
trying to be
hold on.
pro-black.
No, but
Is that
yo,
you
bro,
asking
I'm
him,
asking
though?
you the question, though, Dan. No, it's not true. You understand? So I can't stand here and go, yes,
let me
I am
interject.
pro-white.
Well, I asked the general. I asked the group then.
Okay,
Well,
let
ask
me
the
interject.
group, bro.
then.
Throw in
I'm
a
sorry,
group.
sorry,
Group, bro.
sorry,
Let me
sorry,
interject
host.
here, right?
Let me
Nah,
ask the
nah,
group.
nah.
Doing this.
I know he keeps doing that.
Sorry,
bro.
host.
Have you not noticed?
Sorry.
He done the same
He
thing
think-
earlier about
Host
the
thinks I'm
gym
saying for
team.
him. Nah,
What
it's
the hell's
because
your
you're the
problem,
host,
man?
so I'm just
But just
looking to the captain of the ship.
Miss.
Wait,
Go
wait,
on,
wait, wait,
Go on, miss. Go on.
Can I just- This is only on Urban Dictionary, so I thought let me look at the definition.
Yo, reliable.
Dictionary.
Man's got the reliable sources.
Urban Dictionary. Not even in Oxford.
You know, Katie Holmes would be like,
Well, I don't
"No,
think pro-blacks. Is it in the Oxford Dictionary? Well, I'll have a look in a
Go on,
second.
go on.
But it says pro-black is a lifestyle that encourages the economic growth and development of black people as a whole, with a purpose of increasing the wealth and population of black people around the world, whether it be spending money with black-owned businesses in your communities or online, promoting love for black people and encouraging black youth. Is its sole purpose to keep uplifting black people, says in America, to be proud and at the same time.
It's only America based.
You know,
the first criteria. The first criteria. The
Yeah,
first
did
criteria.
you hear that? Did you hear that?
Is the advancement and the
of the
growth.
black race.
Now,
So that's
To be
exactly
pre-
what Carla's mum did.
no, but what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
but then
is,
it
what
also
I'm
went
saying-
to population.
The
Also went into the
first
population.
point of being pro-black is, first of all, you actually have to be black. You can't be pro. Listen, what I'm saying to you
I
is,
disagree.
all right. What I'm saying, if you are a white person and you are fighting for the cause of black people, that is fine. But you don't need the pro-black stamp
To
of
do that.
approval.
Yeah, to do
It's
that.
pro-black is mean exclusively to black people.
Yeah.
You can be black and that's fine, or you can be pro-black. Where
But
you
did-
take on
but
a
did
deeper
the
meaning.
but did the Urban Dictionary say that though?
I was going to ask a question. How
Did
can
it
you
say
have-
it's exclusive?
How can you have like
didn't.
equality and also have
Have
your own?
pro-blackness.
Yeah,
You
you're
You
only
can't have equality and pro-blackness and
pro.
pro-whiteness.
I just want to know.
How do you explain that a bit
No,
more?
because
Okay, okay,
equality
okay,
means
wait, explain
everybody
that.
is equal. So it's not, well, we're going to do more for this.
But I'm going to
Okay,
keep
okay. Let me answer
keep
that.
back this
Let
one
me
then
answer
and
that.
keep-
Dex, I'm going to let you answer, right? But I
Yeah.
just want to throw this out there to everyone. What you said there was heavy. And I got a question for you all on the back of that.
Okay.
Go on.
Let me answer.
But hold on. One more thing.
I'm
One
gonna
more thing
miss
before
my
anybody
thought
says
now.
anything. Before anybody says anything,
Go on.
share, comment, like, and subscribe.
Yeah, man.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Stop. What? Yo, hold on. Let me just emphasize. Let me just emphasize
I was
that.
gonna say that.
Yo,
but
let me
I wasn't
emphasize
saying it
that.
like that.
Yo,
I was gonna
stop
say it.
watching our shit and not frigging subscribing, people. You know what I'm saying? Yo, subscribe, fam,
It's a button.
and share it.
And don't forget, to activate the bell because you won't get notified as to when these videos are landing.
Drop a comment.
Go on, Dick.
Yeah. So
And you know what? Hold on, Dex. Sorry. I know I keep cutting
I'm
you.
gonna
And
miss
drop a
that.
comment. And you know what? We've had some racist shit, some racist comments. Yo, we grew up in the ends. Them comments really don't bother us. Comment.
but let us know
Alright.
your thoughts.
Yeah, go on.
Okay,
Like and
so
subscribe.
just to answer your question, Manny. So say for example, take myself for example. I'm just using myself as an example. Yeah. I want to practice the pro-black lifestyle, meaning I want to procreate with a black woman, for the advancement of black people on a economic level, on a spiritual level. Say for example, I have a mentor group where I mentor young black kids growing up. I have a book club. For
Would you
black
accept a
children.
white child into that mentoring group?
Wait, let me answer your original
No, no,
question.
Whoa.
Why you trying
Let me
to
answer your
Whole
original
new question. Whole new question.
Yeah.
Let me have the rebuttal.
So I have my book group for the black youths there to get them, encourage them to read more. I have a black partner, and we have 3 black kids because I want obviously black children, and I want them to have black children. I'm all for the culture and black people. Yeah. However, I'm happy to see a white person prosper. I'm happy to see an Asian person prosper. I'm happy to see any other group prosper. I have no issue with that. I believe in the place that I work that there should be equality. I believe someone should get the job based
just
on
in
their
the place that you
skills.
work or in society.
Well, I'm giving myself as the
all right,
example.
okay.
That in work and society, I have no issue with equality. Everyone should get the same level of respect and everything. So that's me being pro-black and still believing in equality. There's no issue there.
No problem with that. I don't see a problem with
Yeah.
that.
Hold on. Go on,
That's
Miz.
a good answer, Dex.
Hold on, Miz. Go on.
You know, this thing of having a black partner so you can have black kids. Even if you have a white woman, you can have black kids.
According to how they're labeled.
Why are you gonna do that, man?
But it's the truth.
Why are you gonna
But it's the truth.
Because
innit?
if you're
that's a whole different
if you're
topic.
75%,
He's right though.
He's right though.
and
He's right.
25% black,
They're black.
bro. You see?
I agree because I'm only
And I feel
75%
like that
black.
ain't that
So,
harsh on mixed
I
race
agree
people
with
because
that.
Where do we get these
They-
percentages
they're
from?
not like-
Where do we get the
I got
percentages
mine
from?
from ancestry.
is it
Bro,
harsh on them.
nah, because remember what happened with we spoke about this before with diversity. A man went and said, "How are you diversity? You've only got 5 white people." Bro, some of the man up in there are mixed race, but they're
they
not
don't see the
seen.
white
There
in
you
the
go.
mixed race.
So
they
they're
only
black.
see the black.
Yeah. So I agree with you Miz, on that.
Yo,
yeah.
again,
Can I
Miz.
just
Yo,
throw
what?
can I throw a curveball in
Nah,
there? Yeah?
too late. It's already
no,
done.
no,
Throw
no,
the
no,
curveball. No.
straight.
Throw the
I'm
curveball
gonna
because
be
I
honest,
might
yeah.
agree with
and,
it.
and this is just based off what I've seen.
Throw it in there.
This is based off just what I've seen, yeah? And each to their own. But I tend to find that, you have an interracial couple, they have children, and more often than not, those interracial kids their partners tend to be on the white side. My personal experience. Yeah? That's just a side curveball.
Okay.
Put the safety line in at the
So
end
let me.
All the mixed race people I know,
go on.
in terms of, just obviously those that have white, white and black in them, 50%. They tend to have more white partners than they do black partners.
To me,
Okay.
it depends on.
What
To
do
me,
you say?
it leans on.
Me?
Yeah.
From
From the people you know.
that I know, it's the opposite to what he's saying.
That's what
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah, you know what?
That's what I
To me,
mean,
it
like-
depends
You won't know
on.
the same people. That don't count.
It depends on
Nah,
geographic. It
I don't-
depends on
Nah,
geographical
I don't-
location.
I don't-
Nah. Wait.
One at a time, man. One at a time.
What do you want to ask me?
The same question?
No, wait. Let me.
Sorry,
let me
hold
answer
on,
that. For
hold
that,
on.
yeah. For that, I would say,
Go on.
For me, I've found it depends on location, geographical location. If you grew up
A
in,
lot of factors,
if you grew up,
lots
a
of
lot of factors, a lot of factors. If you grew up where I grew up,
In Runcorn.
and you was mixed race,
Yeah.
you were seen black. The family is black. You grew up in the same environments as majority of yours are black. But if you grew up in Sutton Coldfield, Solihull, you might have the response. You might feel like,
What?
you're more privileged.
But
you're more privileged. You see, you're more privileged. You
Hold on,
see,
hold on.
basically just said
let me finish.
that it's not only about obviously geographical location.
It's
also
a part of
the
it.
same as you find at your commerce, how much money you've
Yeah,
got.
yeah.
'Cause you
Yeah,
just
big part
named
to
some
play.
affluent areas.
Yeah, big part to play. Big
And
part
that's
to
what you're
play.
saying. So you're
Yeah,
saying
because in the
basically-
poverty
In the
areas,
city?
in the
In the city?
100%.
It's a bit like the whole footballer conversation.
100%. That's what I believe.
I'm going to say
No
this.
order
I'm
them
going to
got.
say this, right? And this is where I think it kind of gets a bit interesting. First of all, Miz, I want to just back you up on something. Because I know mans would be like, especially mans that want to troll.
I got your back.
Yeah, Urban Dictionary. Listen, adjective of the word pro-black, supporting or favouring black people. Yeah? So just going to throw that out there.
Where was that from? Sorry.
That's on the Wiktionary.org.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Wow.
Oh my
hold on.
gosh.
I
He acted
tried-
like he
No,
drew for a
listen,
reliable
listen,
source.
listen,
Mizo,
listen.
I'm
Hold
Mizo.
on.
He's got
Hold
your
on.
back, fam.
Hold on.
Mano,
Listen,
Mano.
I got your back.
Look.
Hold on. Okay. I didn't
for
draw for
Wikipedia.
Wiki.
Nah, but
I
hold
actually
on.
went on
Nah, fam,
and
let
a
me tell you why
dictionary
you
and I
can't
couldn't
draw
find
for
it.
Wiki.
But hold on, the
Let me tell you why you
etymology.
can't draw for Wiki.
Go on.
Because
I know
can
it's
edit
people.
Wiki.
I understand.
can
I
edit
understand
it.
that. I know that. I know that. All right.
the
So
one.
we're gonna find the definition.
Don't
and
worry,
we'll
Dex is on
we'll
it.
put it on the screen now. All right. Cool. So anyway,
I think it's a big thing based on your
depends what
family
Ace
setup.
said. I
Yeah.
think, it depends on
That's
your
what it's based
environment.
Family, and because I'll say, what's the
Family
factor
setup.
then on what
And
you're
that-
saying? What's
family
the
setup
factor
is
then?
based
family.
on family.
Just family, yeah.
Family
Yeah, it's just the
bigger role.
environment.
But
I
sure.
think the environment plays a bigger role.
Environment.
Environment.
Because we know a girl who used to live in
100%, bro.
Handsworth who, was mixed race, but she, as far as I only seen, only seen her with her mum, which was a white woman.
Yeah.
But she was all around. She's all around us. The
I know.
black man's.
And
The
what did
whole-
What is that
Did she
because of
kinda
that's
see
because
herself,
that
you know?
because of the
She seen herself as
environment,
black.
don't it?
Almost.
I think the
It's
environment
the
plays the
environment,
biggest role.
geographical
Yeah.
location.
You know what?
Because even though she's only with her white family, she was,
Earlier we talked about percentage, like what determines percentage? We were talking about she's
Oh, you mean the amount of...
65% black.
I just think that's.
I
just think
didn't.
it's
I
garbage.
Yeah,
didn't.
that's
Wow,
absolutely
I
ridiculous.
said that based on because I went for I did the ancestry.com thing, and
Yeah.
and I know everyone has their perception on it.
I've done that as
I'm
well.
not
Waste.
gonna get
everyone has
into
their-
that. That's another.
I was gonna say fuck
what
ancestry.com.
was you, mate? What was you, mate? What was you?
Yo, bro, they're telling me that I'm
From
from a slave.
Antarctica.
They're telling me I'm from slaves.
Most
I'll-
people are gonna
I'll tell you mine.
Most people are
Tell
gonna
me
come.
more.
I'll
Most
tell you
people are
mine.
gonna come back from North Africa.
I'll tell you mine, right?
Where did you come from?
So mine
Sorry,
was
West-
now technically they said
Scotsman.
98%
It's 98%.
African.
It's 98% African.
What
That means
Right.
West
it was-
African, yeah.
that means
West
it was involved in
African.
slave
Yeah,
trade,
nine-
which is obvious.
You know why? Because that's where
the
that's where
other
that's where history
2%
that's where history for
was,
us begins from.
European.
I was 75% African.
West African.
Yeah, West, like Benin,
There you
Togo.
That's where we
And then I
start.
had
Togo.
25.
Togo as well.
Easy,
Yeah,
Adebayo.
Scottish and that.
You just turned and said Togo as well.
Scottish.
Togo as
Bro,
well.
everyone's from
Yeah,
West
but-
Africa, Togo.
Togo
You know
was-
why? You know
Togo
why?
back in
That's
the
where
day
our
must have
history
been
begins.
huge.
Yeah,
That's
but
where our history begins.
Let me drop this. Let me
Back
drop.
in the day, we
Togo.
didn't have the separation of who was
Let me
Togo
drop this
and
as
who
well,
was
though.
not.
Exactly.
They said, "Yo, where they say man was from? What Igbo and
Igbo tribe.
and,
Easy, Igbo fam.
and Yoruba tribe."
Easy.
Now,
I'm not
listen,
gonna
no,
get
I know what
into
you're
it. I'm
saying.
not
I know
gonna
what
get into it. I'll save it for another video. It doesn't make
Well,
sense getting into it.
to
now.
me personally, listen. To me personally, yo, you are what your father is. Tell you straight. So, bro, you are what your father is, bro.
No,
listen.
Why is Mizzle laughing to that?
Elaborate.
No,
So
no,
if
go
if
on.
your listen, the man carries the seed,
Mm.
bro. You understand? It's not even. I ain't no damn scientist.
No,
but I know that you are what your father is. If your father, right, and it even says it, bro. I'll be real with you.
Says it in the
It says
scriptures.
it in the
Yeah?
scriptures. So if I am English, right, European, white, and I sleep with a black woman, as much as society might want to view that child as being mixed, right, or even as we've spoken so many times, black.
Yeah.
The reality is
The DNA.
the DNA
No,
says
no.
something
We have to
different.
talk about this now. We're
Why?
talking about.
I'm
No,
not
we're talking about.
sure.
We're talking about two different things here now.
Bro, it's
No.
facts.
We're talking about two different things. That's nationality and your genetics.
genetics. Yeah.
Two
Genetics.
different things.
I'm talking.
Two
Yeah,
different
yeah.
things.
I'm talking about genetics.
Yeah. Well, what are you talking about genetics?
Yeah, because how many times?
All
have
right,
you-
no. Let me give you an
when you
example.
go
Let me
to
give
these
you an example. Can I
Go
give you an
on.
example?
Go on.
Can I give you
Go
an
on.
example?
Go on.
All right. Let's say
Go on.
my parents. Yeah, I'm black. Yeah,
Are
but
you?
let's say but
Wow.
let's say my
man,
parents.
it moves like a
Let-
gal.
yeah, yeah,
know.
it's
Trust
on-
me,
I thought you were silver,
let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Thought you changed on
Let me
us.
finish what I'm saying. Yeah.
Get him off
But-
big man
But
thing.
But if our parents, listen, if my parents
Big
yeah,
girl things.
gave birth to me, we'll see. If my parents gave birth to me in China, yeah,
You're Chinese.
then am I Chinese?
No.
Why? Whoa.
Nationality.
Nationality.
to nationality,
But
yes, of
genetically,
course. I'm a
I'm not.
Chinese.
Genetically, you're not.
Yeah. So
But
then.
I thought you were talking about genetically, not
Yeah,
nationality.
But there's two different things.
I know,
There's
that's what I'm
two-
saying.
So I'm saying. I'm
Your
saying-
nationality is Chinese, but your genetics
So-
are black.
Yeah, but
But
no.
that
But
he said
you
English.
Chinese blood.
No, but you mentioned Europe. You
English
mentioned
European.
Europe. You mean English and Europe. That's nationality. That's not genetics. So
No,
it's two
I'm-
different
That's
things.
not
Yeah?
race.
We were talking about two
Okay,
different
so
things.
let me clarify.
Dual
When
nationality.
When I say,
Yeah.
but remember
To
the
be honest,
context of
to
the
be honest.
conversation.
Yeah.
I was saying to you that when I did my ancestry.com,
Yeah.
it said I was 98% African, and then
2%.
But, it's
So
not
that's
giving
it.
you, but you
He
went to
asked me-
DNA. But you went to DNA. So we're talking about
No.
genetics now. We're not talking about.
No, but
nationality.
That
Yeah, I
means
went to
98%
DNA.
black. That's what that
yeah,
means.
90% black African, yeah,
Yeah.
black. And they said you were 2% European.
Yeah.
Yo,
Where's that 2% come from?
So that's probably from the slave master that would have raped one of the ancestors back in the day.
Nah.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily, bro.
Potentially, though.
Not
Bro,
necessarily.
There could have been
Potentially.
consent.
Yeah.
Could
It
have
could
been
have been
consent.
consent. It could no. No. For every individual, it's different. For every individual,
There was
it's
no
different.
equal
Nah,
rights,
man.
so
For
there was
every
no
individual, it's
consent.
different. You have to realize.
There was still consent. There was free slaves. But there was free
There
slaves.
was free slaves.
Nah, sorry.
If they were free, they weren't
So you're
slaves.
alluding.
Sorry.
Fuck,
If they
that's
were
a
free, they
oxymoron.
weren't slaves.
How can you be a free slave?
Sorry.
Yo.
Do apologize for that.
Yo, you were
do
free
apologize
slave.
for that.
He's
Do
got
apologize
that
for that.
people.
Yo,
But
bro.
at the market, there was
Yo.
some
No,
free
but
ones.
as well as
told you this guy was different,
and
right?
sorry. To keep back on the subject, back on the subject when you talked about you talking scientifically.
Go ahead.
You're not really talking scientifically because scientifically, yeah,
Yeah.
information is DNA is information.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what they told me, bro.
What do you mean?
No, we're talking about
my
what.
DNA test.
No, but
I did
hold
my
on, he's talking
DNA
about what
test.
came off the DNA,
DNA
test that he
test?
sent off.
Yeah, but I'm just
He's only
saying.
giving you the feedback what
But
they
I'm just
wrote
saying.
down.
But I'm just saying. He did actually say he believes that you are your father's.
Yeah, the scripture tells me
Yeah.
you are what your father is.
Yeah, but you also said scientifically.
Of course, because
And I said it's not based on any science.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
hear that.
Thank you. It's not based on any science.
okay,
scripture.
okay,
It's not
based
science.
on
Scripture.
okay, Professor Ace.
The scripture.
What is it based on?
The scripture.
It's scripturally
No,
based.
pause the
Based on the
scripture.
word.
Because
But-
scientifically, yeah.
Right.
You
DNA,
are mixed.
Yeah, DNA, yeah.
You're both
We
your mum
get
and
we
your
got
dad.
information. We get information from our mothers as well.
I hear you.
Uh,
I hear you.
That's
I hear you.
scientific X and
I
Y
hear you.
chromosomes. It's all explained through science.
I
So
hear
when
you.
we said scientific, we have to be
I get
careful.
ya.
Don't say scientifically when it contradicts science.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Yo.
Yo,
I'll
I
fall
like
back
science.
and take a seat on that
Educated,
one.
you know.
I hear it. I hear you. I
Easy,
call,
Boogie.
yo, when you was doing your little eulogy, yeah, in fact, your soliloquy, your soliloquy,
dead.
your soliloquy,
dead chat.
Yo, please follow Ace Boogie with
your
Ace
soliloquy.
Boogie with the fur coat.
Yo, yo,
September.
hold on.
Boogie with the fur.
Cold
Hold on.
outside,
Hold
goddamn
on.
it.
When you did your
No,
soliloquy,
hoodie.
halfway through, I caught what you said, bro.
All love, man. It's
Enough
all
respect.
Love. It's all
All
love,
right,
man. It's
cool.
all love.
With
All
that, we say
education.
like, comment, share, subscribe. Big Man Tings. Back at it, yeah?